There we go. All right. Bring up this chat. I'm going to do a collective reading for everyone. If you want personal readings, you can send a super chat or a Cash App. I'll put the information up in just one moment. But I was in the weeds. Y'all know how I do when I go live. All right. Get it, get it, get it, girl. Get it, girl. Pull up the chat so I can see y'all, so y'all can see me, so I can see y'all, so y'all can see me. So I can acknowledge you. If you're a channel member, you get a free one. Thank you so much for being a channel member. Now, typically, I do this every Saturday on TikTok, pero like TikTok thought it would be a great idea to ban my live access. I don't know if it was because somebody got a reading and they didn't like the truth, and maybe they reported me. I don't know. All I know is, hey girl, thank you girl. But all I know is I'm here today. And if it goes well, then perhaps I'll do my lives here on the YouTube, which is my favorite platform to use anyway. It's my main platform. So perhaps this is spirit pushing me. Okay. So I'm going to put in the live chat my Cash App. If you would like a personal reading, I'm going to clear my table. I'm actually working on some new products for my apothecary section of my website. So y'all will be able to get magical items, not just spiritual jewelry. If y'all don't know, there's spiritual drippage there. I've been doing wire wrapping, things like that. And of course, there's the one-on-one Zoom readings over on my YouTube, on my website, savyreadings.com. Okay. Let me put my Cash App down here. Super chats are accepted as well. It's 11:11. And it's first come, first serve, okay? Now, the only downside is that over here, I can't really play any jams because you get knocked for like copyright and all that, and all that, and all that. So other than that, you know. All right, so let me move my items off the table. I'm going to do whatever spirit leads me to do as far as the collective reading goes. Let's see. So some of the messages that I've been getting lately from spirit have been about focusing on the now. A lot of times as humans, we just always want to know what's next, what's next, what's next. And myself and my spiritual compadres recently got this message about focusing on the now. So we all did divinations for ourselves, asking our own spirit teams what it is that they would like for us to focus on right now. Okay. Another theme that keeps coming up is gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. And the biggest thing that's been coming up lately is financials. Where's the money? Where does the money reside? Okay. Even in the personal readings that I've been doing, people have been asking about situations in reference to their finances and their stability. Obviously, with the state of this country, I'm in America or in this world, but I can only speak as far as where I live. Stability, financial security. It's a little bit like, what are we doing? Okay, so I think that's probably what I want to focus on right now. Messages about our finances for the collective. Okay, so yeah, let's start there. If I pause, if I'm staring out into space or whatever the case is, I'm channeling. My spirit team has been on me, or at least trying to push me into other forms of divination, as well as not relying so much on tools at all, but on my own mediumship. So there's that too. All right. Who are here? Say hi in the chat. Okay, I'm going to start with cleansing first. I didn't do no cleansing. So we're going to start with some camphor. It's just me and you, girl. That's all right. The VIP is here. Me and you is here. The vid. Okay. Oh, yay. My cold didn't go out. I thought that cold burnt out. Okay. Are you feeling any financial issues? Does that resonate with you? Since you're the only one here, since it's just me and you and whoever this third person is, let me ask you, is that what you want to focus on? Thank you for being here and for being on time. Yes, then that's what we're going to focus on. All right. Trying to light my coal, it's being janky. I think it's the candle. I don't know. I'm in the weeds. Well, I'm always in the weeds. Y'all notice that trend about me? Weeds is restaurant lingo for struggle bus. All right. I'm gonna just get a fresh one. I don't know what's happening. We're gonna get a fresh one. We're gonna light that boy up. And I'll pull an oracle for you specifically as well, Beverly. Thank you for being here. There we go. In a minute, I'm gonna fucking spray. Okay, there we go. My bad. I'm taking all day, I know. All right, let's prier. Guide, zan, set, ak leneve. Moi vene pour ou avec un l'éternel pour compter. Tant prier. Et donc, on m'a devine pour nos réponses, pour nos problèmes avant nous. And the collective. Non-parfait, amen, parfait confiance, qui ont 100% reconnaissance. Mais oui, messieurs, Benedje, merci beaucoup. All right. Which African goddess would like to speak to the collective? Those who are here, those who will show up later. Which oracle would like to speak to the collective? Ooh, it's two of them. All right, so the first one that came out is Mask with Zombie and Desire, Nagame. Okay, so that's 18 and 8. So you may be seeing 818. You may be seeing 88 a lot. What's angel number 818 mean? I know that 8s represent abundance, cycles, and all that, but let's see what the angel number 818 means, because we have number 8 and 18. Okay, the angel number 818 represents the ending of an important phase of your life. Whatever is no longer working out will soon be replaced with something better. So it's important that you are willing to let go of what no longer serves you. The guardian angel number is a guide to help you find your right path. So I've been feeling this energy where it does feel like financial difficulties, financial hardships, struggles, whatever it is that you are dealing with at this time is about to pass. Okay, it does feel like we're at the end of a difficult phase right now. So we're going to start with Desire, Nagame, and she is from the Temple of Conjurers. All right, element of air, that's air energy. Okay, and the Temple of the Temple of Conjurers are the goddess sorceresses that wield the power of creation and magical transmutation. Their energetic frequency is orange, and this temple physically aligns with your reproductive organs. Okay, so the guidance that she offers, okay, she's the goddess of desire from the Ashanti/Akan Temple Conjurers, element of air. Nagame is the triple moon goddess of the Ashanti. Every new day, this mother goddess rebirths the sun, shooting life into us with her moon bow. Her lunar rays illuminate souls. Nagame's guidance: dream bigger. Puny desires constrict you. Your desires create your life, so allow them to flow boldly. The embodiment: what do you really desire? Get specific. See it, smell it, feel it. Call it in now. What you desire desires you. Does your desire flow from love or fear? Manifestations that come from fear-based desires keep you small and safe. Desires that come from your soul expand your world. The goddess declaration: what I desire desires me. Just like the Rumi quote, that which you are seeking is seeking you as well. Okay, so we're going to move on to Zombie. And she comes from the Temple of Shadows. This is also air. So air energy, Gemini energy, Libra, Aquarian energy. But air energy is in alignment with the swords suite in the tarot, and that is about your mind and the power of your mind. So your manifestations, whatever it is that you're trying to create, there's definitely a necessity to keep your thoughts positive, okay? Because you're going to manifest what you continually focus on. As above, so below. Okay, so Jumbi's guidance, she's from the Temple of Shadows. Okay, so the shadows represent your greatest fears and the dark feminine with ominous creatures and monster goddesses of the African diaspora. The secret of the shadow self is the so-called monsters often have our greatest gifts. The energy vibrates iridescent white. Okay, she's from the Caribbean, Temple of Shadows, element of air. Jumbies are the scary, shadowy, otherworldly spirits and monsters of the Caribbean. Jumbi shadow guidance. Where is the lie? Get quiet to get clear. Put your hand on your heart. Now, are you confused or afraid? Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. Show your true face. Wearing a mask blocks your vulnerability and blessings. If you are wearing a mask, dare to reveal yourself. You are lying to others and to yourself. Wearing a mask is exhausting you. Be you. If someone else is wearing a mask with you, you deserve clarity. Your relationship and connection is built on lies. Their mask is a projection of your own. Goddess declaration, I am willing to remove the mask. So there's a need for you all to be transparent about what it is that you want, what it is that you expect from your manifestations. It's 818 right now. It's 8. So again, 818 is coming up both in the oracles, and that's the time at the moment. But there's a need to be transparent about what it is that you want. There's a need for you to think bigger, be more expansive in your desires, and there's a need to be authentic. Okay, be real. Okay, so let's get into the overall energy. What is happening for the collectives as far as finances go? What is happening financially for the collective? What is happening financially for the collective? Overall energy. Look, because I be knowing what I'm talking about. The Lover's energy. You're coming into alignment with what it is that you're coming out of this cycle. But this cycle that you are coming out of is putting you into alignment with what is destined for you, what is, your ultimate goal, your purpose, whatever the case is. All right. So my thoughts right now are very cloudy. So I feel like there's a lot of, even if at some point in your brain, in your being, in your knowing, even if you know that this cycle is coming to an end, if you feel it intuitively, there's still a fear here. There's still confusion here as far as what's next. All right, Tarot, talk to me through the tarot, please, Spirit. What's happening here? Page of Cups. Like I said, you may be feeling something intuitively. As a reader, the Page of Cups to me does feel like intuitive messages. So not always gifts coming to you, not always a physical messenger, not always a message of love, but intuition, like intuitive hits is how I often read the Page of Cups. Like your intuition speaking to you. In a traditional deck, the Page of Cups has the chalice with the fish, and the fish is like peeking out like, yo, son, let me tell you something. And he like leaning in or whatever. And I feel like that little fish is like the Jiminy Cricket to his or her. I guess that it's supposed to be a girl. No gender in tarot, but like leaning in to tell her like, yo, let me tell you something. Okay. So intuitively, you feel something, you know something. Okay. 7 of Wands with the Empress in the reverse. You have to put a boundary. Okay. So the Empress in reverse would indicate like a lack of self-love, a lack of abundance. But for whatever reason, the way that I'm feeling it is Spirit wants you to put up a boundary while people think that you're down, while people think that you don't have money, while people think that you're struggling or whatever the case is. They need you to start setting boundaries now, because there's going to be blessings that come in and people are going to see these blessings and try to hop on the bandwagon once you're already up. I feel like these are going to be the people who were not shooting in the gym with you, who didn't have anything for you when you needed help, when you needed assistance, when you needed guidance. They didn't have anything to offer you. But now that there's going to be some form of abundance coming through, now that your manifestations are about to show up, they're going to want a piece of whatever you have going on. So Spirit is saying definitely enforce some boundaries now. Don't wait until the money shows up. Do it now. There's going to be some people that you're actually going to have to move away from altogether. Okay? And with this being a Six of Swords energy, this is moving away from what no longer serves you. One of the Oracle cards did speak to, doing just that. And I feel like for some of you, that may apply to the thoughts that you have. Okay? The thoughts that you have in reference to abundance. This Empress in reverse could represent that lack. So just like the Five of Pentacles energy, but on a major scale, on a bigger scale. Okay? So whatever is not serving you right now, people who are not in alignment with you, people who haven't been there for you, shooting in the gym with you, thoughts that are negative, thoughts that are not serving you, it's time to clear yourself of all of that. It's time to set up boundaries around yourself. It's time to stand in your power, be more confident, be more sure of your manifestations coming through and the power that you have to create said manifestations, to bring them into the physical. Okay? This feels like a time of preparation, is what it feels like. It feels like a time of preparation. Okay? So let's keep going. Chariot in reverse. Okay? With the Chariot in reverse, again, this can speak to a lack of alignment. Okay, so they're saying that there may be like a job or something that you have been holding on to that's not in alignment with your actual destiny. It's not in alignment with who you are or where you're going. So some of y'all are going to have to quit your job to focus on other things. This could be, a business, some passions. Some of your passions will become your business, will become your source of income. Some of you all are lacking the will, the determination, because you spent so much time with your manifestations not coming through, that you're losing confidence in the manifestation, in your ability to bring forth these ideas that you have, these business plans that you have, whatever the case. Okay, so the Three of Swords flipped over in my hand. For some of you, you're having a difficult time. I feel like you already know that there are certain people in your life that you have to let go of. And these are people who consistently hurt you. These are people who, like I said, not shooting in the gym with you. Only want to come around when you have something, when they see that you're up. Tell me more about the Three of Swords. The Knight of Swords. Five of Wands. I got this similar energy in a personal reading. Like, same cards. It feels like there are people around you who are hoping, praying for your downfall. They want to distract you. They want to cause conflict with you. This connection has something to do with why you already feel like hopeless, or as far as your manifestations coming through. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles also in the reverse. So the Knight of Pentacles and the Chariot often come up together in readings for me. One being the fastest card in the deck and the other one being the slowest card in the deck. You're going to get blocked, Gigi. So I suggest that you behave. It's interesting that both the fastest card in the deck and the slowest card in the deck show up. They're both cards. Someone is intentionally trying to stop your manifestations from coming through. They're trying to knock you out of alignment. This Mask card, the Jumbie energy, feels like somebody around you is the Jumbie. They're acting supportive of you. They're acting like a cheerleader, like they're here for you, and they're not. Again, it's that energy of trying to stick around to see, like, if and when you become successful, how they can get a piece of it, how they can be a part of it, how they can benefit from it. But there's no sincerity there. Tell me more. Three of Pentacles, but they want to work with you. But that would be a bad judgment. That would be a bad judgment to work with this person, to deal with this person. That's why in the beginning of this reading, Spirit already said, boundaries up. Because this person trying to take you out of alignment, they don't want to see you be successful, but just in case you are, just in case you happen to be successful, let me go ahead and act like a friend. But, okay, for somebody watching this, the Jumbie card also spoke of if someone is being a certain way with you or wearing a mask with you, that the mask that they wear is a projection. It's like they're mirroring you. So for some of y'all being fake with these people too. And y'all really need to like ask yourselves, like, for what? What's the reason? Why even entertain that kind of energy? Either have people in your life that you can really rock with, that you can depend on, that are going to be consistent, or don't. But the fake shit, okay, Wheel of Fortune with the Two of Wands. Some indecision here. Not wanting to make a choice. Wheel of Fortune is that new cycle. Like some of y'all really don't want to release this person. So I feel like for some of y'all, especially with the Lovers here, the person who's directly in your way is somebody that you're in an intimate relationship with. And you know very well that this person is not for you. You know very well that this person is not in alignment with you. But there's a codependency there. But once you release them, that's when your happily ever after comes. That's when you get everything that you want. That's when your manifestations come through. 5 of Pentacles, you got to leave somebody out in the cold. If you want happily ever after, you got to leave somebody where they are. And you know it. High Priestess, bottom of the deck. But you know that already. So why are we here? I guess you just needed to hear it. I guess you just needed like the confirmation of it all. But that's your confirmation. 86, that bitch. All right. Let's get into the Island Time Wellness. Cashapp. Ooh, wedding rings. For some of y'all married to this person. And I don't read oracles in reverse, not this deck, not often. But I feel like I need to read the palm tree in reverse because look, we have outdated thinking with the Cashapp. And as soon as I seen this card, I automatically thought about people feeling like they got to stay in relationships, marriages, because loyalty. You got to thug it out till death do us part, blah, blah, blah. And then the next card that came out was the wedding rings. So definitely this is a long-term commitment. There's definitely like a soul tie or a soul connection here. There are some promises that were made in happier times and better times. And so you're thinking that because you made these promises, because you took these vows, you need to thug it out. You need to stand by this person always and forever. If this is a friendship, y'all was blood brothers when y'all was little or whatever, something like that. But you have to understand, palm tree in reverse, not everything is meant to last for everything. The only thing that's permanent is change. All right. So stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility is the message of this card, but it's all in the reverse. I really feel like you're being rigid in your thoughts, in your values. There's a lack of security here, an instability here, but you know all of these things. You feel all of these things in reference to this person and to this situation. Okay, so let's get into Moonology. Full moon in Gemini, the answers that you need are coming. So going back to the beginning of the reading, there's something that we've all been waiting for, whether that is information about our financial situation, if we've been waiting for some money to come through or whatever the case is. the answers are coming. And then the next card that came out is prosperity lies ahead. So just more confirmation that whatever it is that you're going through financially is about to end, but there's definitely blockages here. Okay. And the blockage is either old friends, old ways of thinking, lack mentality, relationship or marriage that needs to fall by the wayside. But whatever this blockage is, this is something that you already know because you feel it intuitively. This is something that you've been thinking about before you ever showed up to this reading here today. Okay. So your last Moonology. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. When this card shows up, for me, the way I interpret it is when it comes to pride, using a relationship as an example. Going into the relationship, we have all of these dreams, all these goals, all these visions for what our relationship is going to be. We're telling all of our friends, I'm going to marry this one. It's going to be my babe, whatever. And then as the relationship progresses, things are not looking, they're not looking that great. They're not looking like your plans are going to work out. Okay. And so rather than say, y'all, I was wrong, this is not the one I'm going to marry, you keep on trying to push that plan that you're going to marry this person. And in spite of how messy, difficult, ugly the relationship is becoming, you're still trying to hold on to it because you done told all of these people that this is my forever person. I'm going to see this all the way through to death do us part. Okay. Not letting pride get in your way looks like saying, hey, y'all, I was sadly mistaken. This is not it. He is not the one. She is not the girl. Like, I can't stay here and make this work. This is trash. All right. So don't be afraid to let something go just because you had other plans, you had other aspirations for the situation. Okay. If something needs to go, let it go. All right. So spirit, crystal spirit. What's the crystal spirit here for the collective? Pyrite. Pyrite is number 45, which reduces down to 9. 9 is about endings, completion. All right. So the message of Pyrite, essential meaning is inherent value, knowing your worth, self-appreciation, genuine abundance, and prosperity within, because your inner world reflects your outer world. So if you believe that you're an abundant ass bitch, then guess what you're going to be? An abundant ass bitch. All right. So let's get into it. So throughout the ages, humans have sought the gems of the earth, the crystals whose beauty delighted the eye and whose powers could aid them in their quest to achieve a sense of safety and abundance. They recognize the intrinsic value of these gifts of nature. And when Pyrite spirit appears, you are meant to appreciate the abundance that the conscious universe has provided, an abundance of opportunities, resources, support, and most importantly, love. A scarcity mentality will prevent you from seeing all that is available to you. You are called now to offer thanks to the myriad of gifts that you've been given to help to achieve balance. As you take to your healing journey, you will find it's easier and easier to recognize that you will always have what you need. Abundance awaits as you ready yourself to claim it. The conscious universe has your back. What you need will not be denied you at this time. So open yourself to receiving it by appreciation. So I've been getting abundance messages a lot lately for like personals and like people that I've been reading for. I think maybe even in a couple of the YouTube readings, promises of abundance from spirit. But again, there's this need to not block out your manifestations, not block out your blessings by entertaining low vibrations such as worry or fear or doubt that these manifestations are even going to show up for you. Okay, so try to, and I know it's easier said than done, but try to remain clear in your mind, in your vibration. Okay, remain clear, so that you're manifesting only positive. All right, so let's get into the advice and the postcard from Spirit. Then Miss Bev, I will pull your oracle. You let me know which one you want. Advice. Y'all not gonna like that advice. The advice is death, the Nine of Cups, and judgment in the upright. If you want wish fulfillment, if you want your manifestations to come through, there has to be a transformation in your life. Old cycles have to end so that new cycles can begin, so that your life can be transformed, so that your wishes can be fulfilled. All that is required of you now, and remember we spoke about the now, focusing on the now, what is necessary for you right now is to make the correct judgment call. Make the choice that serves your highest good. Doing this will bring about renewal, wish fulfillment, and transformation. All right, let's get into the postcard from Spirit. Let's hear it, Spirit. Your postcard from Spirit goes as follows. Dear you, there are times in life when taking a risk is better left for another day. Other times are perfect for taking that leap, no matter how dangerous it might seem. Well, hold on to your parachute, for today is leap time. Realize that no matter what, we will not let you fall, drown, get lost, or hurt yourself in any way on this one. Even if it may feel like you're in a free fall, we're here for you. And you can stop freaking out about getting hurt and relax into this transition to something new. All the elements are in place, and your soul is ready for a new experience. No matter what you're asking about, it's time to take the risk and do the thing that scares you. No matter what happens, you will land softly, right on target. So don't worry about the outcome. Spirit's got that covered. It's taking the leap itself. That is the point. We love you. We love your courage. Embrace it. So that thing that y'all really, really don't want to do, y'all got to do it if y'all want abundance. That thing that scares you, that separation from certain people, has to happen. And that's that on that. So, Miss Bev, do you want one of the oracles that we have already used, or do you want a different oracle? What would you like today? And Gigi, your reading will be after. Hey, boo. How you doing, Kiana? If you have a question, Kiana, you can ask. Because, channel member. This is free for channel members. Well, we have already used. Okay, so which one do you want? Do you want the postcard from Spirit, the crystal oracles, or the Goddess Rising cards, the African Goddess Rising? I'm thinking about moving my these readings over here because TikTok be playing with me. So we just testing it out today. It's not a lot of people. I'm sure it will grow. So I'm not worried about that. Just want to see how it goes over here. Plus, this is my main platform anyway. So here we are. It won't be every Saturday though. And I'm going to do a subscriber appreciation periodically where the readings will be free like I did last time. But not today because I have a business to run. And I got some things to bring to my shop. And that requires coins. All right, so we're going to do a crystal spirit for you. Okay. Let me get these tarot cards out the way. So focus on your question, ma'am. Focus on your situation. We'll ask that the crystal oracle that serves you best comes out into the forefront. All right. Which crystal spirit would like to speak to Miss Bev? They said, first of all, two of us need to talk to her. That's first. So I guess you're getting two. You deserve it. All right. So the very first one we got is Jade and Aventurine, green Aventurine. So what I'm already noticing off rip with both of these cards is that they're both green cards associated with the heart chakra. So definitely, I feel like with that previous message, there may be certain people that you just don't see yourself without, whether it's romantic, whether it's friendships, even if it's family members. Like you don't really see yourself wanting to cut certain people off, but in your heart of hearts, in your intuition, you know that it's necessary. Okay, so let's start with Jade. And the message of Jade says, treasures within, a consciousness of abundance. Come on, consciousness of abundance. Recognizing that you are more than enough, honey. Even the smallest crystal has the power to transmit energy, channeling information from the conscious universe. Electronic equipment contains crystals so small that you might not realize that they are there. So too do you have hidden strengths and that you may be overlooking. Treasures within that can give you strength and courage as you break free of the past and venture into the unknown. These treasures can serve as talismans to remind you that you have enough and that you are enough. For you are stardust, the stuff of galaxies, a light being with every quality present in the universe. Goodness, bravery, love, you name it, it's there. Jade Spirit has arrived to tell you to not underestimate yourself. You have so many facets and so many assets to share and grow. Whatever eludes you, open up to the bounty of the conscious universe and look within. Wait, where did that come from? You may ask. It was there all along. Qualities formerly concealed from view will be made visible to you now so that you may use them for healing, growth, and co-creating with whatever your heart desires. Co-creating whatever your heart desires. Okay. And the next one is green aventurine. So as far as finances go, there may be a talent or a skill that you have that you're neglecting that could actually be padding your pockets right now. So you may want to take a moment to ponder that. All right. So green aventurine. Hello. It says luck, good fortune, potential, possibility, new opportunities. If you're going to win the lottery, just say that. And then also slide your girl sign. It's hard times around here. And let me hold a sign. Because both of these cards are speaking about prosperity in one way, shape, or form. This one looks like tangible money, and the other one is about gifts that could translate to financial gain. So let me hold something. But anyway, yeah, so new opportunities. Okay. So possibilities for experiences your soul craves are everywhere, offering new opportunities to help you find your purpose. The gate to the field of infinite potential is always open, for the conscious universe wants you to enjoy the bounties that exist in the realm of possibility and bring it into form through the power of co-creation. Cast fears, regrets aside, says Green Aventurine Spirit, for you are much loved, and the conscious universe wants to give you all that you desire. The universe is always dreaming up new ways to bring in what you need and help you experience joy and well-being and fulfillment along the way. Okay? So just doubling down on the previous message, you're going to have to get rid of certain things out of your life, certain people out of your spaces. But overall, you keep getting money messages. Like the general message was about money. I mean, that was what we were focusing on. But, about abundance coming in and letting people go. And then your personal messages even double down on that. So for you, I would take this quite seriously. And I would put some heavy consideration into removing and letting go of whatever it is that you need to remove and let go of. Because you don't want to be sitting here missing out on your blessings that are literally at the door, apparently waiting on you to answer, just because you want to hold on to people who don't even mean you well and who don't serve you in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Okay? So that is your message. Gigi, what is your question? You're very welcome. And legit 4-leaf mermacorn. I can't believe you changed your name to that. Legit 4-leaf mermacorn. It's long. I'm gonna just call you legit mermacorn. I'm gonna just call you legit merma. I don't know. Yeah, that rare. I fuck with it. What is your question, Gigi? If you don't have one, you're not getting a refund. Anybody else have a question? You can cash at me. Or send super chats. Oh, baby. Whatever comes out. I can only imagine. All right. Let's see. Oh, baby. Annoying. This is my first time seeing you in months, and you know why that is. So if you want to misbehave, I will have to block you yet again. I'm trying to let you make it. But you know I'm not here for all the chances. I'm sure you didn't expect that last block. All right. Overall energy. What messages does Gigi need to know? What is the overall energy here? Seven of Cups, illusion, options, lack of clarity, confusion. I really don't know what I did. Okay. All right, what is the Seven of Cups about? Empress energy, self-love, self-care, abundance, growth, fertility, prosperity. Nine of Pentacles and Three of Cups. Not surprising. Both in the reverse. All right. So there's a lack of independence here. Looks like you're being codependent on someone. Someone who doesn't serve you. Relying on someone in a negative connection, toxic connection. So definitely then this Empress is about self-love, not necessarily money, abundance, or anything like that, but nurturing and taking care of yourself. And the Hangman energy is about release, surrender. There's a need for you to surrender this connection because you already know it's not a good one. Page of Swords, spine, watching, defensiveness, Emperor in the reverse. So this is about connection. We have the Empress and the Emperor, divine counterparts. But the Emperor is not in alignment with the Empress. So somebody in this connection is the toxic individual. And you're, whoever the masculine is, the more dominant party, is the one who is not the high vibrational one. This person is controlling. This person is intimidating, but not in like I'm scared kind of way, but you try to intimidate people into getting what you want, into getting your abundance. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be family members. This is a Three of Cups in the reverse here, so it could be more than one person. It could be that you're codependent on your community, that you're toxic and negative towards your community, the people that you deal with, and you need to release that. Okay. Baby. Eight of Swords, because you've put yourself in a self-imposed prison. If you're finding that you're stagnant, that you're stuck, that you're failing to grow, then it's because of this energy right here. Okay? It's because you're trying to dominate people, trying to bully your way into getting what you want, trying to take advantage. Seven of Wands. There is a need for boundaries to be enforced in this situation. Four of Wands. This is probably having to do with your home life, your situation. So that Three of Cups can definitely be your family. Four of Wands is family and home. Okay? Nine of Wands. Always running into obstacles. Everything is an uphill battle. It could really be a lot more simple for you Life could be a lot more easy. It could flow a lot easier if you didn't operate out of low vibration, if you didn't operate out of this bruised masculine ego, if you weren't so codependent and clingy upon your community. With the Seven of Cups leading the reading, I'm sure it is. With your Seven of Cups leading the reading, you don't seem to think that you contribute to your situation, to your lack of abundance, to your negative engagements with people. But you're here in the heart of the reading. Emperor in reverse. You're the drama. Bottom of the deck, Two of Wands. It's time to do something different. Insanity is doing the same shit over and over, expecting a different result. It's time to take the road less traveled. All right, what is the advice for Gigi? Son of Cups, that's my narcissist card. Wow. 8 of Pentacles. There's some things that you need to heal. It's time for you to start taking action towards them. It's time for you to start putting in the work towards changing your life, yourself, your situation, transmuting this negative into positive energy. It's time to let the old shit die so that you can have new beginnings. Okay? So that is your reading and that is your advice. Kiana, do you have a question, darling? Would you like a reading, darling? You still here, Mermacorn? A general reading, please. Now, you already know this is not a Love and Light channel, and I'm going to tell you how it is. So don't be getting mad. Or you could be mad, but be mad over there. Because I don't care. I don't give a damn. I will tell the truth, because I don't give a shita. Say, do you care? You ready? You already know, kid. You already know how it goes down over here. All right. I had to put it in my bio. Not a Love and Light channel. People in the comments like, the title alone made me not want to watch it. Then don't watch it, you scary ass. Don't watch it. This ain't no Love and Light channel. I'm not going to be making all these bogus ass titles. You are miraculous and powerful and wonderful and everybody wants to be you. And then when the cards come out, it's just all of this doom and gloom. I'm going to tell you the truth. Poodles. God dang poodles. That's what we're going to call them too. We're going to call them poodles. If you a poodle, get out of here, you noodle. All right, what is the overall energy spirit for Kiana? What is the message that she needs to hear for her highest good? Father of Wands in reverse. Okay, shade, no shade, but a little bit of shade, but kind of like shade, but not really shade. Your readings, or I'll say Pisces as a whole, always seem to be about this motherfucker. This is similar to that Emperor in the reverse energy, but lower arcana. So This is the kind of person who demands respect but doesn't earn it. The King of Wands in the upright, he's a very charismatic leader. People want to follow him just because he's that guy. They like gravitate to him. He's charismatic. He's fearless. He gonna look out for his people. He's a benevolent leader. Okay. This person, he demands respect, but not because he earns it, not because he's treating people right, not because he's fighting for his people. He just feels like, I'm a man, I'm a king. You're supposed to respect me. And that's it. I don't gotta do shit but exist. Wait, that's not how any of this works, sir. All right, so let's see what this is about. King of Wands in the reverse. Also, this gives me that kind of energy where I tend to see a little boy wearing daddy's shoes, like putting on daddy's shoes and putting daddy's tie around his neck all loose and wrong, and just walking around with his chest puffed out like man-child energy. Okay. So I get that kind of energy off the card too. Oh. Queen of Swords, Four of Cups. Are you still caught up in the cycle, baby? How long has it been? Like, no judgment, because like I always tell my people, I've been a dumb bitch too. Okay. I've been caught up in cycles with people who didn't deserve my time and energy. I let people come back who I shouldn't have even let smell my motherfucking. Okay. But Queen of Swords, discernment with the Four of Cups. You've already been through it with this person. You've already learned from previous experiences with this person. So you already know moving forward not to accept anything from this person, not to take any offers from this person, because you already know that when you get the goddamn cup, what's going to be in it is some bullshit. What's going to be in it is some bullshit. You thought you was finna get a fabulous Italian wine. There's some Coca-Cola in that bitch. Like, this is not what you signed up for. Well, based on previous readings, this is what I'll tell you. It seems to me like you're dealing with someone who is a narcissist. Narcissists, and that's the thing, narcissists are hard to break away from. Before dealing with a narcissist, I'm cut off queen. Like, if I'm not feeling your vibe, I walked away from a whole fucking marriage and then walked into a relationship with a narcissist that I couldn't get out of. So being with a narcissist is very much like being drug addicted. Okay. So they themselves are a drug. The way that they treat you, the way that they operate is the same way that crack cocaine operates in your body, the way you experience crack cocaine. I don't know. I ain't never smoked the rock. I hope you haven't either. But it's the exact same thing. They bring you up, they bring you down, they bring you up, they bring you down. It's just cycles of ups and downs. Okay? It's euphoria. Then they take that away from you when they discard you. And then they have you sitting there with no contact from them, fiending for them. And then they come back around to give you another hit. Then you take that hit and you're happy again, euphoria. And then when you're feeling good and you think it's going well, they hit you with another bomb. They discard you, they're gone again. You fiending, scratching your neck, ooh, looking for another hit. And then they come back around. Like, it's how it works. Girl! I'm sure that's worse than just a regular one. But you know what? I don't know if there is a regular one. They might all be drug addicted, because I had that same exact issue. The one that I dealt with is, I found out was a cokehead. And I knew that she did coke periodically, is what she told me, here and there, every now and then. But the other supply, the other girl, told me that, nah, she does coke always. Always. So I don't know that there are any that don't do something, that don't have some type of vice. Even like in retrospect, I realized that I had actually married a narcissist. I've never been with anyone who wasn't a narcissist. But that narcissist was an alcoholic, you know? Like, while we were together, not so much, but, you know, before me, drowning in the liquor. While we was together, if there was a little bit of depression, then they would go to liquor or wanting to drink something, but they all have vices. It could be other women. You know, there's always going to be a vice. But I feel like a lot of them do drugs or something that makes them dissociate with reality. Okay? So you already know not to take nothing from this person. They don't have Italian wine in that chalice. They have Coke. Look who shows up, the Emperor. All right, tell me more about the Emperor, Spirit. 8 of Pentacles. Time to go to work. So I feel like this is your energy. So as y'all know, if y'all watch tarot, there's no gender here in tarot. So with this Emperor energy showing up, I feel like this is Spirit telling you it's time for you to boss up. Time to put on your big girl Fenty, okay? And do the work that needs to be done in order to make progress forward. The Emperor is a master strategist, okay? He has a solution for everything. He's fearless. He's protective. He's dominant. It's always go time for the Emperor. That's Aries energy, Mars energy, go time. So it's time for you to do some work. Girl, let me tell you what they do. I don't know if I talked about this in the narcissism in the spiritual community video, but what they do is so, what's the word? Like evil villain, like, you know, it's so, I can't even think of the word. I hate when I don't have words because I'm a Gemini and all we do is have words. But it's just, I'm not even sure if they consciously think about what they're doing to people, or if this is just something that's natural for them as far as how they abuse people. I don't think that it's planned out. I think it's just something that naturally, how they naturally act. Because every single narcissist across the world has the exact same, come on, maniacal, patterns. They have the exact same patterns. They are master manipulators. Master manipulators. Malicious. I like maniacal better. That was a little stronger. I was looking for a stronger word. But they like to do, okay, I'll tell you exactly how your relationship went because it's the same. They're all the same, okay? So this is how your relationship went. Y'all met and you were physically attracted to this person, okay? When you all started talking, it seemed like everything that they said was everything that you needed to hear. Everything that you wanted was everything that they showed you. There may have even been a point where it felt like it was too good to be true. Like it was a fairy tale type situation. Like you were in a whirlwind of romance, right? About 3 months in, because they can't, narcissists usually can't keep their mask up longer than 3 months. Some of them are really good. They can maybe get you 4 or 5 months. Some of them can't even make it to the 3 month point. But somewhere around 3 months something devastating happens within the relationship. You find out that there's another girl. You find another girl's panties. You see a naked picture of the girl on the phone. They might just come right out and confess, oh, I can't hold this from you no more. I really love you. I want to be with you. I see a future with you. So I got to tell you this. I got to get it off my chest. I cheated on you. It was an accident. I didn't want to, but I just had to know, had to make sure that things was really over with my baby mama. You know, that type of energy. So they do something to you within the first 3 months that's just like devastating, right? Then, be it because you don't want to deal with them or because they want to discard you, there's a silent period. If there's not a silent period, it's because that time where they told you this, you know, heartbreaking information was to test you to see how far they could push you as far as boundaries go. But then there would be a quiet period where you're like, man, I ain't fucking with that. In that time where you're not fucking with that, they're somewhere else getting more supply or entertaining supply that they have already had lined up. Then they come back around. Man, I miss you so much. Like, I tried to see if we could work things out with her, but she's just not you. And I know now for sure that it's really over with her. Like, you are who I want to be with. So then you reluctantly take them back. Okay, fine. We can try this again. You try it again with this person. Okay. About 3 more months, if that, there's another heartbreaking, devastating situation that happens. Okay. You're like, oh shit, what the fuck? What now? What now? Sometimes it'll be nothing. They just need to start the drama. Sometimes it will be somebody else. I personally have had people, had the narcissists I dealt with lie to me about going out on New Year's, went out with somebody else, the other supply, and told me that the reason that they didn't come through for New Year's is because a friend of theirs was murdered in the neighborhood in front of them. And they had to go to the hospital to be with that friend. And after they left the hospital, they were going to do a drive-by. They was going to go hunt down the person who hunted down the friend. Guess what? That friend never existed. And the following week, she went to the funeral of the non-existent friend. So they do shit like that too. They'll make up entire people, situations that never happened. And all of this is to play with your boundaries. It's to see how far they can take you, how much you're going to allow. But because they love bombed you in the beginning and told you that you're their heart, their soul, their everything, that they can only see themselves with you, and that they're acting like they're putting forth all of this effort to make it work with you because you're the one, everybody else is 2s and 3s. Like, because of that, you keep on trying to make it work because you're seeing, or you have seen and have fell in love with the potential. You're not taking into account, hey, Amanda, you're not taking into account the truth of the person. You are basing your future on potential. They get you caught up in the potential. That's why it's so hard to break away from them, because you are constantly trying to find the person that they showed you in the beginning, but that person was a mask. That person never existed. That person was a reflection of everything that you told them that you wanted, that you were looking for in a partner. So you're chasing a ghost, essentially. This is how you get caught up in a narcissistic relationship. They show you this lovely person that is so madly in love with you, and then that person disappears, and you stick around because you're looking for the ghost. So this is, like you said, maniacal, malicious, it's devious, it's evil. And you're caught up because of how it makes you feel. You're addicted to them. So back to your cards, it's time for you to boss up and put in the work to break away. At this point, and I figured that, you know, you were going through this just because of your absence, and I just felt it, you know, psychic. But I felt that you were still caught up with that person. But because I've gone through it, I will never judge y'all. Because like I said, I've been a dumb bitch before too. We all play the dumb bitch from time to time. Okay. But the beautiful thing about narcissistic connections is that you go through so many cycles with them that at some point it's like you start to see the cup. You start to see the Coke in the cup instead of the wine. You already know what's in the cup. And every single time that they break your heart, every time they destroy the vision that you have of them, you start loving them less and less. Because it's not truly love. It's like a chemical addiction. But the more you see that they're not who you thought they were, it's like the chemical starts to fade. The potency of it starts to fade. We go from some good, you know, pharmaceutical grade, you know, whatever that they didn't got you all fucked up with, to great value, to eventually it's like they're drugging you with water. It's not working, it's water. It doesn't work on anyone. It doesn't do anything but quench. It doesn't do anything but hydrate. So eventually you get to a point where you're just like, and they just become less and less attractive. You're just like, eh. And it's easier to break away once you get to that point. So I was just waiting for you to get to that point, love. But it looks like you're here because your cards are saying it's time to do the work. It's time to break away now. I think that you've seen all that you needed to see. And a lot of times, narcissistic relationships lead to awakening. They lead to self-love. They lead to healing. They lead to growth. So, like I mentioned in the narcissism and the spirituality, you know, Savvy Saturday, one thing I would never tell a narcissist is that they're actually very valuable, that they're very important to a lot of people's growth. That it's because of how terrible of a person that they are that people want to be better and healthier and grow and evolve. So there's a gift in their negative experiences, you know, that they bring. But you can't tell them that because they already think they're too important. All right. So it's time to go to work, honey. Time to do the work. You already see this person for who they are, what they're going through, what they're putting you through, rather. You're already seeing if they're fake, a fraud, a phony. We have the Two of Cups coming out. Tell me why the Two of Cups is here. You will never guess. What card do you think clarified the Two of Cups just now? You might guess. What card do you think just clarified this Two of Cups? You taking too long to guess. I'm gonna just show you. If you needed confirmation, there it is. This relationship is demonic. Devil energy. It's negative. If anything, it's purely sexual. They love the sexual aspects. They love the the drugs, the sex, the liquor, and having you in a state of illusion and confusion. They love that. You already see that that's where we are with this relationship. Okay? 9 of Wands, it's been an uphill battle. The thing about 9s, though, is they represent the end. Okay? Too many. 9 of Pentacles. It's time for you to stand alone, independent, on your own. Okay? If you've already broken away from this person, Page of Swords energy is that they're watching you. They're trying to find a way back in. They're studying you. If the Page of Swords, it's you, then this is a need for you to watch your back, watch your front. Okay? Stay on your P's and Q's. Three of Pentacles in reverse, injustice. No longer collaborating with this person. No longer dealing with them and making them a part of your world is justice for you. Okay? Cutting this person out. Leaving them where they are. Removing them from the pedestal that you put them on. And that's another thing that victims of narcissism have a tendency to do. Because this person presents as such a great potential partner, we put them on a pedestal and we feel like they're better than anybody else who we might be entertaining or dating. And then at some point we cut everybody off and give all of our attention to them, only to find out that they're caca, that they suck. 5 of Wands, there's some type of conflict here. It could be you and them. Oh, no, it's with your new beginning. So Ace of Pentacles energy. You may be conflicted about how to start over, how to move on from this. If you all are living together, that may be where the conflict is, because how do you get them out? If it's their place, how do you move on to somewhere else? Finances may be an issue. If they've moved into your place, it may be a matter of how do I get them evicted? You don't have to confirm this. If this person has gotten physical with you, if you're still in the vicinity, if you all still live together, the very next time they get physical with you, call the police, have them arrested, get a restraining order. That's how you get them out. High Priestess, secrets revealed, intuition. You already know how to get rid of them, I think. 6 of Pentacles could represent breadcrumbing. Judgment. Okay. I definitely feel like there's a court situation that has to happen. So just like I was saying, if they put hands on you, put hands on the phone, call 911 and get them removed from the premises. Oh, I don't want to tell you to do that. That's so dangerous. But I have to tell you because I have to do what Spirit says. So I'm going to say, within reason, be very careful about this. But I'm kind of getting this message of luring them into, like if you, okay, I don't like this message at all. If this person is physically abusive and you know that there are certain triggers that causes them to be that way, I'm getting the message to trigger them. And when they act as you know they will, call the police. Get the police involved. Okay, I'm seeing them outside of your door, though. I don't like that message. I don't know who's bringing me that, but I don't want you to put yourself in harm's way. So I would say wait on the opportunity. There's going to be an opportunity for you to get rid of them. And it feels like you know how to go about it. Maybe, okay, so I had done a personal reading recently that was kind of saying something that I'm feeling right now, which is if there's information that you know, there's something that you know that can get rid of them. Do it, whatever that is. There's a way to have them removed. Whatever that is, do it. As long as it's not murder. As long as it's not, something that gets you in trouble. Well, whose message was it? Aquarius? I don't know if you have Aquarius placements, but they were saying something to the effect to Aquarius of keeping your hands clean, doing dirty work, but keeping your hands clean. So doing what you got to do to get rid of this person without getting yourself messed up. These messages. But the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. So this is a new beginning in your healing, a new beginning in love, spirituality. Like I was saying, narcissists tend to cause awakening in people who are supposed to be on a spiritual path. So you may be embarking upon a healing journey, or they may have sparked some type of spiritual journey for you. They may have catalyzed it for you. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your advice. Okay. You already know. You already know. Father of Swords. You need to cut it. You need to let it go, because Three of Cups in the reverse, this person's not serving you. This person is negative. This person is unstable. This person is disloyal, a cheater, a liar, a cad. You don't need it. Bottom of the deck again is the Eight of Pentacles. So it's time to put in that work. Just like in the beginning of your reading, Emperor and Eight of Pentacles. It's time to put in that work. You got to do to free yourself from the situation. Release this person. Restraining orders, relocation, whatever you need to do to free yourself from this person. Block on everything. Block them. All right. But it's time to free yourself. All right. So that's all the readings that we have. I think. Let me refresh my Cashapp. Yeah, that's all the readings that we have. It's 11:11 to Cashapp, Manda Panda, if you want one. But if not, I'm going to head out. Because I need to work on some of my products for my store. Would you like a reading, Manda? So, I think this was cute. I'm going to do better with the promotion next week. But, yeah, this was cute. I just wanted to see how it was going to work out over here, since TikTok is playing with me, playing with my spirit, playing with my TikTok. But, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Preach. I guess I'll see y'all next Saturday. Same bat time, same bat channel. And we'll do it all again. We'll do it all again. All right. So good night. Y'all have fun. Y'all be safe. Y'all love yourself as usual. I'm wishing you all love and light. Now go get right. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.